Take a breath. Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Hoven of Ramos Law and your host for Health Matters. Today we're going to talk about breathing and how it affects your health, your mental status, and your healing. And right now, we're going to go into it. There are some things we all do every day without thinking, and one of those is breathing. We breathe an average of anywhere from 20 to 60 times a minute, depending on what we're doing. Some people can hold their breath for up to 4.5 minutes, as in the case of a free diver. Other people, when they're really working hard, are breathing really fast, and I'm sure you've experienced that type of breathing. Today, I want to share with you a little bit about breathing and how it affects our mental status and our ability to heal. So breathing is critical, and oftentimes, especially if you've been in a trauma, your whole nervous system is going to be excited, and it's going to make us tend to breathe more shallow and more rapid. The problem with that is it doesn't allow our system to reset. And it also causes some challenges with getting rid of some of the metabolites in our body. Our body has to work a little bit harder. So here's a few tips on breathing and a few cool breathing practices that I've found or that I've learned about that maybe you can use too. Number one, if you're under stress and you want to help your breathing, just plan going like this. Take 2 breaths in and 1 breath out. Do that about 25 times. And what that'll do is that'll excite part of your nervous system and then allow it to settle down. That also happens to be a great breathing pattern if you're just starting to get sick. It's been really a cool feature that when you do that 25 to 30 times and do that 3 sets, that you stimulate your immune system. So try that, check that out. Another breathing pattern that's awesome to use is, especially if you're trying to calm your mind down, take a breathing pattern that is basically, we call it box breathing, where you're going to breathe in for the count of 4, hold it for the count of 4, breathe out for the count of 4, and then hold it for the count of 4. Then repeat. So it's in 4, hold 4, out 4, hold 4, in 4, hold 4, etc., etc. That's another great breathing pattern. Now, something to note too, if you're into exercise or you are very stressed out and your heart rate is up, by closing your eyes and focusing on deep breathing, where you breathe in from your belly first and then fill the lungs. First fill the belly and then fill the lungs. That will get you a full cylinder of air. That then is going to bring the most oxygen in and allow you to let that oxygen out gently. But we really want to focus on how that oxygen comes in and out being fluid. So by closing your eyes and making that breath slow, deep, steady and consistent and letting it out in the same way, it'll calm the body down after a lot of stress. So whether you're breathing in to get things going and then let it settle, or you're closing your eyes, going slow and breathing in and breathing out, they're both excellent choices. Now there's one more breath technique I want to share with you that's been really effective for me, especially after training, like after getting my body all warmed up. It's a great idea to take about 3 minutes and just do one of the breathing patterns that we've talked about already, or do this one, where you take a breath in. Let's say you breathe in and you start from the belly and you go into your lungs, and you do that for a count of 5 or 6 seconds. Hold that for at least 5 or 6 seconds, and then let it out for double what you breathed in for. So in this case, it would be 10 or 12 seconds. Do that where you're filling the lungs up and then you're letting all the air out. By practicing these different breathing patterns, you're going to notice that you increase energy, increase healing, and increase your body's efficiency. Now, of course, if you found this helpful, please share it with someone. And if you have questions or other topics you'd like to know about, let me know. You can reach me, jim@ramoslaw.com. And until next time, remember, your health matters.